Hello, online crew. How is everybody? I hope you're doing amazing. So welcome to today's live. Today's live is about something that I'm going to share with you. And I know you would have heard this before. This is not going to be new, but it is important to talk about. I'm also going to totally digress and show you something that I just can't help but show live. Got nothing to do with what I'm talking about today, but I just have to show it. I have to put some people out of their misery. So I'll get to that in a moment. But welcome today's live. If we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin. And my first video of the week, which is today, I always talk about something to do with personal development, personal growth. So many people underestimate the piece of this in you being successful, not only in your business, but in life. So what I'm going to share with you today is meant to be thought-provoking. It's not necessarily new. You will know this, but sometimes you just need reminding, because it's not really a skill that's going to make you successful in life and in your business. It's going to come down to you. It's your attitude, it's your action, it's your consistency. It's all down to you. So you can learn skills, you can learn funnels, you can learn how to do Facebook advertising, you can learn things. But what goes on between your ears will make you or break you, guys. So my first video of the week, I always talk about something, to do with this kind of topic. So today is no different. So hang in with me there. Just a couple of reminders. Tomorrow, my live will be an hour and a half earlier for those Canadians, US, and definitely our UK friends. I know you'll love it when I go earlier, but I will be live an hour and a half earlier tomorrow because I'm hosting a webinar reviewing a whole lot of Facebook ads. So that's just a reminder regarding that. Those of you in the 17th round of my branding course, we have a live Zoom call in an hour. So I'll see you guys then in an hour in the branding course. And just a massive reminder, I've really figured this morning I've undergiven information. I've said it many times in my lives, but I haven't put many posts up about the video challenge. So our free 21-day online crew video challenge starts on the 19th of August. So for some of you in parts of the world, that will be tomorrow. For others of you, it'll be the day after. So if you want to join us on our free 21-day online crew video challenge, so I give you all the content topics, I'll share all the technical skills with you. I make it really, really easy for you. But you still got to do the work. You just got to show up for 21 days and go live. You got 24 hours in a day, guys. So just find a few minutes within that 24 hours of every day of that 21 days and just go live and follow my content. Easy peasy. So if you want to know how to get into that, I haven't got a link here, but what I can show you is my website. So helenmartinonline.com. Everything that I offer is on there, guys. So you'll see a graphic for the video challenge. You just click on it and get yourself into the group, and then all the details are in the group. My next branding course, the dates are set. There's a picture for that. My coaching community, if you want to watch all the replays, the Facebook advertising training I did last week, which was very in-depth and a lot of information, over 6 hours worth of training for next to nothing. You can get into our coaching community. So everything there is available on that website. Okay, so how are you guys? Good to see you. Anybody that is new, welcome to our community. We have the most amazing online crew community here of home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, those that are building a business from home, with a direct sales type model, and we are learning to leverage social media with modern online strategies to build our business. I know for me, I don't want to chase anybody into my business. I don't want to chase customers. I don't want to chase people to build my business with. So I decided to go online and learn a whole lot of online skills, and that's what we talk about here. So if that's you, you're in exactly the right place. So welcome. To anybody that's new, please let us know. So before I go and share something with you really random, you're just going to have to indulge me for a second because this is so freaking funny. I'll get to that in a minute, but just let me say hello to a few people. I hope Beth and Gloria and all of that are on because they'll just love this. Okay. Hello, Mike. How are you? Good to see you on. Facebook user. Helen, when do we start the video classes, please? Video classes. Do you mean the video challenge? If you're talking about the video challenge, just go to my website that's down the bottom of the screen there, scrolling. Find the graphic that says 21-day online crew video challenge and request to join the group. All the details are in there. Completely free for 21 days. So was that Jeanette? So Jeanette, if that's you, then all you need to do is click on the link at the bottom of the description. You must be watching from my group and not my page that says streamyard.com/Facebook. If you can click on that link, then I'll be able to see who you are. Until you do that, you're always going to turn up Facebook user. It's just a privacy thing in groups, guys. So thanks, Michael, for helping Jeanette out. Hello, Crystal. How are you? We got Deborah. We've got Olive. We got Cindy. How are you? Good to see you back, Cindy. Beth, I'm just pug tight. So I'm going to share it live, Beth. I'm going to share it live. I'm going to show you on the screen. I'm going to put you out of your misery. I'll fill in the gaps in a minute, guys. I'll catch you up in a minute. I'll just say a few hellos. Hello, Patricia. How are you? Charlene, good to see you. What are you saying? I'm getting an echo. Okay. Is anyone else getting an echo? Or is it just Charlene? It'd be good to know if you are. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Cynthia, good to see you. Where is Harley? I'm about to show you guys. Hi, Faye, how are you? Beth, please show us. I will. Hey, Susan. Crystal, please put us out of our misery. I will. Some of you spent so much time on this yesterday. It was just freaking hilarious. Hey, Mike, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll fill in the gaps in a minute. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Sandy. Good to see you on. I shared that Harley photo on both my business pages and got engagement, but no one found him. So all will be revealed in a second. Christina, I'm a little tired because I didn't get much sleep because I was looking for Harley. God, you guys are so funny. The curiosity of it all. Does this not share something with you guys about social media? I'll explain in a minute, guys. There's some people that won't know what the hell we're talking about. Hey, Heather, Susan, Jacinta, Hero. Heather's one of our VIPs. Hang on. I hate it when I do that. I go too fast. Here's the link. Oh, thank you, Olive. So there's the link to the video challenge, guys, if anybody needs it. Free for 21 days. I give you all the goods. You just got to show up and do the lives, okay? Use headphones, so that would be good for the person with the echo. Hey, Maddie, how are you? Great to see you here. Hey, Gloria. How are you and your family? Oh, great here. Awesome. Thank you. I did my test video and the video challenge. It was awesome. I was hot and sweaty, eyes red and burning from all the fires. What's going on with fires? I'm obviously not up to date with what's happening in Utah. Microphone and camera quality stunk, but I got it done. Well done. Good morning, Judy and Bob. Good to see you here. Oh, you've got me on the big screen. 2 more weeks of camping for me, trying to work a bit with crappy internet, but not getting frustrated. It is what it is, right? That's exactly right. And that will play into my content for today. I still can't find that freaking Harley. I'm about to show you. Me either. We're in camp, home tomorrow and back at it. Awesome, Ford. Good to hear. No echo. Okay. Sean got the closest. So the last time I checked, Sean got the closest. Hey, Amber, how are you? No, okay, so I'll get into it because I could just talk to you guys all day. So I'm just going to share with you what the situation is if you're not aware. All you need to do is go to my personal profile and to my last post and you will see what's going on. So my husband, this has got nothing to do with the content for today's live. I'll get to that in a minute. My husband took Harley for a walk. And we have an area down there in the beach that's got a whole lot of rocks, and he let Harley off the lead, and Harley was playing amongst the rocks. And you literally can't see him unless you sort of zoom in. So I put this photo up on my personal profile yesterday and said, where's Harley, who's good at picking things? And oh my gosh, just go to my personal profile and have a look at the comments. Some of you stayed up 2 hours later from going to bed looking for Harley, and no one has found him. Sean got the closest. Sean, you are only like that far away. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to put you all out of your misery and you're going to go, no way. Is that where he was? Now, I've got to say, if you were doing it on a phone, when you zoomed in to the picture, you probably lose, enough quality not to quite pick it. But if you were looking, some of you didn't know whether you were looking for his ass or his face, but you were looking for his face. But if you looked for the black face and the black ears, you would have got closer. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and put you all out of your misery. Totally off topic, guys, but quite funny. So here's the big shot, and it's got a circle around it. Okay, so there he is, and I'm going to zoom in for you guys to prove it. Okay, am I sharing my screen? Oh, I just lost the video. Hopefully I'm sharing my screen. I think it, okay. So here we are. So watch as I zoom out, guys. So there he is. He's in front of this black rock here. A lot of people had him here in front of this black rock. Some people had him down here. I thought this was him here. Actually, you probably can't see my cross on the screen, can you? No. Oh, maybe you can. Okay. So that's him there. So watch as I zoom out. Just move it. You following along, guys? There he is. His little face and his little ears, that's him right there. So that's where he was, guys. There he is right there. That drove people nuts for hours. So I'll just zoom back out. So can you see him, guys? Can you see his little black face and his black ears? Go back out. So people had him over here, people had him up there, people had him on the grass, but that's where he is, behind that black rock there. Okay? So have I put you all out of your misery? If you're still not following along, just go to my personal page and you'll see all the hilarious comments from people. But I don't think he's on live, but I've got a bone to pick with Rick O'Toole. If you're not on live and you're watching the replay, if you think I'm going to help you in the branding course in the next 45 minutes, you got another thing coming, because Rick said, oh, look, there's a smashed up crab. Oh, no, it's Harley's face. Totally offended my beautiful, awesome Harley. So Rick is in the bad books. Anyway, it drove us completely nuts. I even added my own Harley. I know you did. I think you went in there after we went to bed and photoshopped him in. I promise you I didn't. Yes, you can see him now. How to keep someone occupied for hours on end. It was so hilarious. That's a good sub-challenge. Love it. Yeah. So people were just distracted for so long. There's over like 100 comments, and there was, I don't know, 50 or 60 comments within the first 2 hours. So that's how to get social media attention, guys. Just maybe put up a picture of Where's Wally. Do you guys know what Where's Wally is? Those books that kids pick Where's Wally, you know what I mean? Maybe take a picture and put it up on your social media and see what happens. But there you go, guys. I will share those photographs on my personal profile, because there's still people over there that's got no idea where Harley is. But he was there, I promise you. Okay, yeah, make a puzzle. Okay, so let's get into the content for today. A little bit more serious topic, but I just had to share that because it just got so funny. Okay, and great social media interaction and engagement, and just a good laugh. And it just goes to show, if you can take anything from that, guys, just something a little bit different or a little bit intriguing or, a little bit funny, keeps people engaged. It just works. So bring that into the mix of your social media. Okay, so what am I talking about today? So this is a quote. I know you guys would have heard it before, but it's a really good reminder for you guys when just things are not going your way. It's also a really good reminder if you've got things in your life that keep happening. You've got the same pattern of things that keep happening in your life. It's like, what's the reason this is happening again? I've been here before. It's like every few years I end up in this same cycle, or every partner that I meet has got the same traits. Like, there are reasons that you attract the same things over and over again in your life. So when those things happen, you've got to remember it's not the circumstances. Life is always going to throw crappy things at you, correct? Like, life is never going to be a breeze. You guys know that. There's probably things happening in your life right now that are less than ideal than what you ever planned for yourself. There's circumstances and things that there's people that have got serious health issues. They've got people that have lost their jobs because of COVID. Like, there's lots of things going on with people around the world, and that's people's circumstances. It just is what is. Whatever is, it depends how you perceive it and deal with it. We know that. So, Jim Rohn, how many of you know who Jim Rohn is? Like, he's just a classic kind of, entrepreneur and leader for a lot of us in this kind of entrepreneurial journey. And this is one of his quotes. And I know what you're going to say, oh, I've heard that one before, but just listen to me, okay? Don't wish for things to be easier. Wish for you to be better. So what you can take from, and remind yourself of that. When things are going wrong, how can you lift yourself up in that situation and be a better person and rise above it? I'm not taking away anything that's really seriously happening in any of your lives, but you can't wish for things to be better because it's just not how the world works. You've got to really elevate your mind in how you deal with these circumstances. There are the most amazing people around the world that don't even have arms and legs that would have a better attitude than you when life is not going your way. And they're just an inspiration to people around the world. It's how you think. It's how you perceive the circumstances that's happening around you. And it's a really good reminder when you're a bit down and out, or you've thrown your business off because life got in the way, or you've thrown your online journey off because life got in the way and you had to attend to other things. You can't wish for that to be easier because it won't get easier. I mean, it might get easier, but you can't wish for that to happen. It either will or it won't. But what if it doesn't? What if that's what you're stuck with for weeks or months? You can't wish it for to be better. You've got to wish for you to be better. Rise to the occasion. Like, really have a hard look in the mirror and go, this is happening again. Like, if you've got the same pattern of behaviors that happen again, what's the constant? What's the same thing in all of those equations? It could be you. It could be what you're doing. It could be some kind of lesson that you need to learn and change for the better. But you don't change overnight. You don't change your results overnight, but you don't want your circumstances to dictate giving up. You don't want your circumstances to give you an excuse to not do the things you know you need to do. You just might do things at a very bare minimum rather than what you used to do. So it might be, okay, I'm going to do something. This is all I can do at this point in time. This is all I can bring into my life. This is all I can really concentrate on because I've got other things that are taking my attention. Cool, fine, but be okay with that. Don't beat yourself up around the bush. Give yourself grace, but know that you're the one that's in the driver's seat, not your environment. Stuff is always, whether it's now or later, there are going to be other bad things that come into your life in the future. You can't avoid it. There are going to be things that you don't like. There are going to be things that you can't control. You can't wish for that to get better because it is what is. What you can wish for to be better is how you handle those circumstances, how you show up every morning. What do you tell yourself every day? This is too hard. Or I'm going to do my best. This is about impact. Like for a social media example, it's not about me. It's about, who I can impact and who I can help. I'm just going to share, one example that's come to mind is I've got some beautiful people in this community that are going through some really serious health issues. And it's like, what do? We don't want to give up, but we're going through a really tough time. And it's like, give yourself grace. It's okay. But don't give up altogether. There's little things that you can do and just share your journey. Inspire people with what you're going through and have that positive attitude that you know you can have, and share your journey with other people. People get brought into stories. They get brought into your journeys. Some of you will be very caught up with the fact, I'm not successful yet. Who's going to listen to me? What does it matter if I show up or not on my page for a few weeks at a time? No one cares. Yeah, they do care if they know you care. So do you care? So instead of looking inwards all the time, it might be a matter of looking, a bit more outwards into impact and stuff like that. And what is it that you want? And if your ultimate goal is something that you're not doing at the moment, then you might want to reevaluate how you're thinking. So you can't wish for things to be better. You can't wish for things to be easier. You've got to wish for you to be better and work on that every step of the way. Does that make sense, guys? Because this is the important stuff that people forget. It's not the funnel, it's not the ad, it's not the post, it's not the one live. People turn up on social media and think, I'm not getting any interaction and engagement. But are you really growing a community? Are you really growing a tribe of people on your pages or your groups or whatever, that they know what you stand for and what you're passionate about and what you're trying to help them with? Are you really driving to help a certain sector of people in the community? That's what you want to focus on. What are you doing? What are you talking about? What kind of tribe do you want to talk to every day? What kind of community do you want to build? And help those people and focus on people and make it bigger than yourself. And if you feel like crap, like I tell you guys sometimes, I got a headache today, like my head's pounding. Sometimes I tell you that, sometimes I don't. Last week on one of my videos, it was Friday. Most of you wouldn't have known. A massive headache. I went into my coaching community and delivered 2 hours straight worth of training with a massive blinding headache. I ended up telling them in the end, but it's not about me and my blinding headache. Now, some of you might look at me and go, well, that's just irresponsible. And I've lived with headaches, so I just push on it. It's not an excuse for me. It's just not an excuse for me. I've got people to help and people to impart my knowledge on and people to help. So make it bigger than you. But don't put your health or risk or life, in danger. I'm not saying to do that. Like, you don't need to be a martyr. It's just wish for you to be better and have maybe a better mindset around things and make it bigger than you. And that life's too hard. I don't have any money. I don't have any time. I don't feel like it. Just excuses. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. What you're doing in this industry, online, it's bigger than you. Rise to the occasion, to the best of your, best of your ability. Yes, we can lose our home due to lack of income due to COVID. However, I look at this as a blessing. I'm doing things every day to learn new skills, to better myself, to change our income. And that's the longer term strategy we've got to have. Sometimes the short term impact can cloud our judgment. And you can do that. And you can do that for 24 hours. Like I always tell you guys that John Maxwell, hones in on 24 hours, go for it. Get angry, get shitty, cry, let it out. Let it out. Because if you don't, it'll come back and bite you somewhere along the line anyway. But after that, really think about how this situation is not going to change. It is what it is. It is what it is. So how can I rise up to this occasion? How can I have a more positive frame of mind? What can I do to make sure I'm doing the minimum that I should be doing? Those kind of things. Change your thoughts, change your life. Simple as that. Change your thoughts, change your life, and don't get into damaging thoughts and give in to your excuses, because you're only going to let yourself down. And things that could be moving faster in your business might not be because you're giving into your own excuses. Down to your mindset. Absolutely, Sean. People so underestimate this. And I know you guys know this. This is nothing new. You just got to be reminded of it every now and again to pull yourself out of it. Life is crazy right now and there's a lot on my plate, but I'm still doing the video challenge. There's no better time now to grow through difficult times. Absolutely. There's no better time to be online. No better time to be online than right now. Unfortunately, there's a lot of countries going backwards. We've got one state in Australia that has massively gone backwards. People are dying every day again, hundreds of cases every day, all that kind of stuff. They can't change that. So I bet there's a lot of people in that state that are thinking, I wish this wasn't our situation. I wish things would be easier, but it's not. So how do you embrace that? How do you be better in that environment and grow from it, not give into it? I love Jim Rohn. Yep. Jim Rohn says you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction. Love that, Sean. Great saying. Thanks for that. I'm really trying to grow a sense of community on my business page. Awesome. Love that, Sean. Absolutely. Can tell most of the time when you have a headache, as I can see it. Yeah, those of you that know me well, you can see it in my eyes mainly. Our journey, once shared with others, whether we realize it or not, may help someone else so profoundly, and we never realized that it would when we shared it, but find out later that it did, and that it makes it all worth the pain we had to go through to share it in the first place. Share your journey, people. And you got no idea who's watching. There are people that say to me all the time, I just got a message from somebody and I had no idea that they were watching me. And there's always somebody watching. I'm not talking to you. I'm not, you watched the beginning of my video, Rick O'Toole. I'm not talking to you. You said my dog had a smashed up crab face. I need time to heal, Rick. Rise up, rise up. She called you out. I did. Go and watch the replay, Mr. O'Toole. Turn those negative thoughts and statements into positive affirmations, person. Exactly, but not when it comes to Rick O'Toole. I'll just give him a little hard time for the moment, okay? As you think in your heart, so are you. King Solomon, Proverbs. Excellent. Love that. Oh, Rick, you are in trouble. Yeah, he doesn't even know because he turned up late. Love that. Change your thoughts, change your life. And just remind yourself, guys, that when you find that you're feeling a little bit negative, you know, and those of you that are close to, especially those in my VIP mentoring, do not feel targeted with this conversation, you know, because I know there's some of you that are going through a lot. So we've talked about that on the side. I'm not degrading anything you guys are going through, okay? I had a message today from someone that had watched my video, Depressed to Blessed. I had no idea. Wow. Awesome. So we'll leave it on that note. So just so powerful, guys. This is the power of live video. Watch my video, Depressed to Blessed. Love it. Thank you for sharing, Beth. Okay, so remember, guys, tomorrow I am on live an hour and a half earlier than I normally am. August 19th is the start date of our 21-day online crew video challenge. It is free. I'm guiding you for 21 days for free. So just a reminder there. You can go to my website, click on the banner that talks about that, or the picture that talks about the video challenge, and you can join the group from there, okay? All you need to do is be willing to do a live video each day for 21 days within that 24-hour period, whenever you get it in, like even if it's 11:55 p.m., up to you, and 3 stories a day. Like, we're using the stories feature to get you some exposure there. Okay, so those of you on my branding course, I will see you in 30 minutes as our live Zoom call. See you guys tomorrow, hour and a half earlier. And what was the other thing? Oh, get on the video challenge. Starts the 19th of August. Okay, thanks for indulging me at the beginning of this video of showing you where Harley is. I'll go and share that on my page now before I start the branding course call. So thanks for being here with me today, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.